So, a couple days ago, I made a Seahawks video. Nothing to do with pregame or postgame or anything like that. It was just a video about the state of the Seattle Seahawks at that point in time. And that video was 25 minutes long, and I was thinking, 25 minutes, you should say everything that needs to be said, and then you don't have to make another Seahawks video until it's time to talk about pregame, probably on Sunday or maybe Monday afternoon. That was true for a couple days, and everything was kind of going as I expected. Everything was going more or less according to plan. I felt fine. And then, a couple days ago, there started to be some buzz around a little something, and then yesterday we got the news that it was actually going to happen, and I guess I kind of just have to make a video, right? I mean, what am I doing if I'm not going to talk about something like this? So, follow this trail through and tell me that this isn't a really bad sign, one way or the other. The Seattle Seahawks, yesterday, signed Mychal Kendricks, linebacker, last year won a Super Bowl on the Philadelphia Eagles. Signed with the Browns in the offseason and was cut. I'm sure we all know this, but Mychal Kendricks got cut because he had pleaded guilty to insider trading and faces what, to my understanding, is years of jail time whenever that sentence gets handed down. For some reason, he's allowed to play in the NFL in the meantime. I don't really know how that works or why that works, or if, come Monday or Tuesday, a judge is going to come down and be like, no, of course he can't play in the NFL. He's already pleaded guilty. He's going to go to jail for the rest of his career. So, yeah, we actually signed him. We didn't just talk about it. We didn't just bring him in. We signed him. A linebacker who, he's really good. Last year, Pro Football Focus ranked Mychal Kendricks as the 13th best linebacker out of the 100 who played enough snaps. 13th, 1-3. So, he was, I think they ranked him better than KJ Wright, actually, now that I think about it. So, there's that. He's obviously got game. I don't think he's been out of football long enough to have gotten out of shape or forgotten how to have played football, but this is okay. Number one, what does this say about KJ Wright? About his status? Number two, what does this say about organizational confidence in Shaquem Griffin and even Calitro to play well over the next couple weeks? And three, now that in the last couple days Bobby Wagner has not been practicing, he's shown up on the injury report twice now. He has not practiced this week with what is being reported as a groin injury. What does that say about him? That we're signing a dude who any day might be trading in his jersey for an orange jumpsuit. Unless there's something that I really don't know here, and there's something the team knows that it seems like nobody else knows, and he's going to get off and not have to spend any time in jail or nothing, or he's innocent, even though he's already pleaded guilty, so I don't really see how that's possible. What does it say that we're bringing in a dude whose presence on the team is day-to-day just because we need somebody to play linebacker? I mean, at the very least, it shows to me that we have no confidence that Shaquem Griffin is going to be able to play in an NFL game in anytime soon. At the very least, it says we took a quick look at Shaquem in that Week 1 game against Denver, and we were so unimpressed. We were just like, we got to get him the heck out of here. We got to bring in somebody who can play, because that guy's going to kill us, which, based off the Denver game, I can understand, but based off what we saw in the preseason and based off what we know about this guy, even I don't want to pull the plug that fast. But Pete Carroll, who knows defense, and Ken Norton Jr., who knows linebackers, seem to feel like that they need a contingency plan, somebody with veteran experience to go in there, because they might think he's just that bad. That's the first level. Next level is just the fact that what if KJ's going to be out a lot longer than we think? What if Bobby's going to be out longer than we think, man? What if Bobby's going to be out, period? Because, we had no idea he was hurt until yesterday. So, if you got any Seahawks Kool-Aid in your hand right now, put it down. I don't see how this is a positive sign. It's good that we brought in a player who can play. And I'm not going to say that he's a horrible person for doing something that probably every NFL owner does. I mean, insider trading, give me a break. You don't think every single person who owns an NFL team has done that hundreds of times in their lives? Give me a break. But it just seems like a desperate move by a team that is planning on missing their starters for a period of time and doesn't believe in their backups at all. I mean, this guy's been floating around in free agency for a couple weeks now, maybe even a month. Nobody's picked him up. There are 32 teams out there. You got to believe one or two of those teams would have said, maybe bring him in. He'll be, in the NFL for a few weeks at the very least, and he's really good. Not one team wanted to mess with that. Us, whatever is going on right now over at the VMAC in Kirkland, it's got us so desperate that we're going to just sign this guy after looking at him for one day. And on top of that, Trey Flowers not practicing this week. Shaquille Griffin not practicing this week. Still nothing from Fluker. Even frickin' Bradley McDougall. Minor knee injury. Doesn't seem like it'll stop him from playing, but not great. Best news I've got is that Deion Jordan had a full practice today. But what is going on with the strength and conditioning over at VMAC? I mean, last year was the injury year from hell. I understand shit happens, but I'm starting to get annoyed with how quickly our guys are just getting knocked out. I'm wondering if it's more than just coincidence and bad luck. I mean, why is it that Doug Baldwin comes in, immediately is unhealthy, and then immediately gets hurt to the point where he can't even play? Like, what is that? Bobby Wagner plays one game, and suddenly he's going to have an injury that's going to hamper his season. Fluker can't get to the first game without, already missing some time. It is getting annoying, and you best believe that, the Seahawks fans out there, if you have any optimism about this season, you best believe we have to win these next 3 games. I don't see any path to any kind of playoff spot that doesn't involve winning 3 games in a row starting Monday. And with the situation that this team seems to find itself in, and with the what I can only call desperate moves that they're making, it doesn't feel great right now, guys. So yeah, the Mychal Kendricks signing, I'm happy to have a really good player aboard. He's a really good player, but what does it say about where this team is right now? I really don't like that. All right. That was a real talk video, guys. Put down the Kool-Aid. I know I'm going to get comments saying, you're overthinking it. We just wanted to sign a really good player for a couple weeks because KJ's going to be back before he can get kicked out the league. But I'm suspicious, guys. I'm really suspicious. So hopefully this will be my last video before the Bears pregame. See you guys then.